everyone, and welcome back to the Cozy Flow channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different. I want to share my thoughts on living here in Tashkent. But before we dive in, I want to make a very important disclaimer. Everything you're about to hear in this video is just my personal, deeply subjective perspective. This is based entirely on my own experience, my observations, and how my own body and health react to the environment. Everyone's journey is unique, and I'm definitely not claiming this as the absolute truth. I'm just sharing how I personally see and feel this city. Okay. How I perceive it. Kind and helpful people. Yes, of course. For me, one of the biggest pros in the is the people I meet here. They are incredibly kind and helpful. I, I, I'll always remember a personal experience from when I was the hospital. The mother of another patient, completely out of the kindness of her heart, shared her home-cooked food with me. And the other girls in the world were so incredibly supportive. That kind of human warmth really wins you over. Food and delivery culture. There are so many different food delivery services here, and more amazing cafes with cuisines from all over the world are constantly opening up. I already have my favorite spot. If I want a Japanese cuisine, it is Furusato. For seafood, it's La Mer. I love going to Korean restaurant at TV Tower because of the stunning view, and it's a great balance of price and quality. And for a Korean vibe, I always drop by Oliver. Not Oliver. I always drop by Macaulay, and I like Oliver Pub about American food, steaks like this. Rapidly growing service. What's more, the customer service here is literally growing right before our eyes. Yes. I'm listening this as a huge plus because I see more and more places where clients and treat at a truly high level. This is very cool for me. Comfortable climate mid-seasons. Only mid-seasons, yeah. For my body, the mid-seasons and winter here are super comfortable. The winter is incredibly mild and warm, while spring and autumn are pleasantly dry and sunny. Medicine is private clinics. I've had great experience with doctors in private clinics. They checked my literally from head to toe, finding and helping me fix health issue, even in areas that had gone completely unnoticed at other places before. Yeah, this is a good point for me. Cultural life and well-kept city. The city hosts a lot of different events and concerts, and artists visit quite often. Tashkent itself is becoming more beautiful and well kept every day. And there are plenty of places where you can just have a really nice walk. Yeah, about concerts, uh, here was Ludovico Einaudi, for example, and every summer here is spent Comic Con. This is good. Safety and electric cars. From my perspective, it feels very safe here, so much so that people sometimes don't even lock their doors. Yeah, it's shocked for me. Also, you see electric cars everywhere on the streets, and new charging station are popping up constantly, which looks very modern. Yeah. What about my cons, my personal challenges? But of course, every city has another side, and there are things that are personally quite hard for me to deal with. Cultural differences, mentality. With all due respect to the local culture, it's sometimes a thought for me too negative how women are treated here. Sometimes uh, there is a lack of basic respect. For instance, my friends have faced situations where a shopkeeper or worker would only seriously listen to a man, not woman. Plus, if you wear something a bit open, you can get judgmental stares from passerby, but in the exact same second, people might start pushing, flirting with you. This constant can be really exhausting. Yeah, this is my opinion. I'm sorry, this is my experience. Cheap taxes, but yeah, cheap taxes. This is this is really good. But safety issues. On one hand, taxi rides here are incredibly affordable. If we take a standard 10-kilometer trip, the prices on Yandex Taxi look roughly like these $1.5 econom, comfort like $3, and business like $5 or $6. But there are huge issue for me here in economy and comfort class. There is very often no way to fasten the seat belt in the back. They are either hidden under the seats or completely cut off. Since feeling safe is vitally important to me, I always have ordered the more expensive business tariff, just for the basic ability to buckle up. Intense summer heat. A massive problem, specifically for me, is the local summer. Yeah, because of the bright, intense sun, I get really bad headaches. Yes, the dry heat is easier for my body to handle than the humid tropics. But it's still very hard, and air conditioners are my only salvation. Yeah. Dust and air quality. It gets very dusty in the city, and since I have a dust allergy, it really affects my health. In the winter, the air quality becomes quite poor due to multiple factors. ongoing construction, non-eco-friendly fuel at factories, and a huge number of cars. It seems like the government is already taking steps to fix this, but for now, it's significant con for me. Yeah. Power outages during Chile. Power uh, outages happen quite often, especially during Chile, both in the winter and summer editions. Chile refers to the periods of the most extreme heat or cold. From what I understand, the power grids are pretty old, but new buildings keep getting connected to the exact same lines. This creates high voltage strain, leading to frequent blackouts. They usually fix it quickly, but it's still unpleasant in the moment. Yeah. And the last, the prescription law. Not too long ago, law was passed making the vast majority of even the most basic uh, medications strictly prescription only. So sometimes when you just have a splitting headache, you can't just run to the pharmacy and buy your usual pills. You have to go to doctor first, and which is incredibly inconvenient. Uh, inconvenient. So that is my honest and highly subjective list. Despite all the cons and everyday challenges, the pros and the human warmth still outweigh them for me. Let me know in the comment, please. How do you see life here? Does your perspective match mine? Thanks for watching, and bye.